Coverage coming your way is presented by EA Sports and the PGA Tour. Always a pleasure to be along the coast of Maine, Lighthouse Point to be exact. Rich Lerner alongside Frank Nobilo for EA Sports. Frank, this is sure to be another exciting day of golf out there. What are the challenges facing our players today?
The length of the golf course for a start, Rich. This golf course just under 7,700 yards. So it's one of the longest ones you'll play. And, of course, the cliffs, that's why it's called this, they certainly are in play. There is one double green out there. That's the 10th and the 13th hole. They share the same green. Lots of great design features, and you've got it on a prime day in great condition. So enjoy the round and make sure you feast on the vistas as well. Rich, these players aren't getting a reprieve with a win right now.
Right from the start, the winds have been kicking pretty good.
Yeah, but at least it's presenting that challenge for the players that don't get every other day.
This will test the player. I mean, it's one thing to play with no wind in perfect conditions, but as we know, golf is a game of variables.
Yeah, and better strike will be rewarded today. He's going for a little extra. Just smokes it. Oh, huge.
Woo-hoo.
Huge with a capital H.
Busted that. Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely licking his chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game just looks like fun. Bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag. Should be safely on deck.
Oh, just a superb shot.
You're not going to see much better than that all day today.
Jordan Spieth ready for his second shot. Just needs to keep it steady here over the putt. One under early in the round. So a tester from 4 feet. Has the putt, and now at -1. Now at the second hole here at Lighthouse, it's a par 3, 234 yards. Difficult hole, Frank, especially when the wind picks up.
It is, and you can see with that bunker on the right side, that's obviously the bailout area because the problem side is to the left of this green. That's where the cliff starts to run all the way down to the ocean. This is a very difficult par 3, not just because of its length, because it's exposed to all of Maine's elements.
That will be a great look at birdie. Appears to be a smart shot, Frank.
Yeah, no problem here. That's going to fly all the way.
And the tee shot ends up in the bunker. Well, bunker play is really about technique and feel. The two greatest ever are probably Gary Player and Seve Ballesteros. Seve actually was so good, he was so skilled, that he could open up a 3-iron, that's right, a 3-iron, on a short bunker shot from a greenside bunker and splash it to a couple of feet as if he had just used a 60-degree sandwich. Amazing. Shouldn't be a problem here. Steady, solid, and at 1 under par right now. Rich Lerner alongside Frank Novelo back with you at the third hole here at the Cliffs, and this is a hole that offers up a chance to put a red number on the board, Frank.
It certainly does. A good drive finding this very narrow fairway will certainly give you the opportunity to reach the green in two. Stray a little left, either with the drive or the second, and all of a sudden you might realize this par 5 has teeth.
That is a fantastic long shot.
There's no way he could hit that without a tail breeze. Surely that breeze had to help there.
That is a monster hit right there. He carried that more than 350 yards. Second from an excellent lie. Spieth came out of the University of Texas, led the Longhorns to the NCAA title his freshman year.
Yeah, one of the advantages of being good early is you always are one step ahead of the rest.
Not a huge miss, Frank, but did lose this just a little to the right.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to catch a piece of the green, though.
A chance for eagle after that perfectly played shot.
Well, with a good shot here, Rich, I'll tell you, this eagle on the cards, hole very reachable from where he is.
Don't get many opportunities like this. This is a good place to take advantage. Another good swing, and it looks like, Frank, another really good shot. Really not much to this. The only issue would be a lack of concentration or focus. It's a good-looking putt right here. Go ahead and do that. What a putt. Spieth has this for eagle. Just a couple of feet. So 2 under early on. Well, here at the par 4 fourth, 411 yards, Frank, this is the kind of hole where you want to pull out the cell phone and maybe take a few pictures because the views are absolutely amazing.
And you also see why this golf course is called the Cliffs, that's for sure. Great vistas. This front nine completely lines the coast, so you're going to need to keep it fairly straight on this golf course. This hole in particular, though, the fairway is actually rather generous, so you do get a little bit of reprieve off the tee, and you really want to hit the fairway because that green is very tiny, Rich. That's an absolute beauty.
Setting up for an approach shot here. Players bracing against these strong, gusty winds. Really a challenge out there. Just a pure strike and a perfect result. He'll have a good look at birdie now. This the second shot here at the par 4. These putts keep the round together. That's a birdie for McIlroy. He's just so explosive. He will make birdie if he holds this putt. Nice solid start to the round. Tee to green looks to be in command.
Yeah, it's surprising. I thought he might have been a little shaky out of the gate, but certainly proved me wrong. That is burning through the atmosphere. Look at that thing. It's got a tail on it.
That's like a rocket ship. That one was launched by NASA. Oh, he loves that one. You can see it. This one is high, it is deep, and it is gone.
Grab the fire extinguisher. Put out the... That ball is on fire. It's melting going through the air.
Come on, that's not even human. That's ridiculous. That is 350 plus yards.
This looks like it's going to find the target.
Wow, Frank, he is dialed in.
Yeah, that was just some shot on that. Easy birdie.
Frank, really good chance from this position to make a birdie.
Yeah, really the only thing he's looking at right now is the flag. This is a green light special.
Locked in on the read and the speed. How about that? 4 under par. Good chance here. Currently at 5 under par. Continues to amaze. Yet another birdie. And what a day it's been. Par 3/6 is relatively short, 198 yards, Frank.
But this one, really, you've got to go airborne here. That bunker that protects the left side and front, you've got to carry that and get it to land soft so it doesn't skip through the back of the screen.
Can't hide the flagstick from that man.
Could have been a lot worse. That he didn't finish up too bad.
No, just on the fringe, so he'll still have an opportunity to knock this one in. This a par bid for Jordan Spieth. Good solid work right there and stays at 4 under. Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. Par 4 7th here at Lighthouse Point is only 370 yards. Frank, are you unhappy if you walk out of here with anything other than a birdie?
I think we'll see all sorts of different scores here, Rich. If you hit the fairway, then obviously you're definitely going to be looking at birdie. But you stray or hit the wrong club off the tee, that's really what this hole's about. It's about club selection. You could hit a multitude of clubs off this tee.
Frank, right where you want to be.
Wouldn't be better if it was on a tee.
That appeared to be a good strike right there, Frank.
Oh, good. It's just towering. Look at that, hanging in the sky.
Frank couldn't ask for anything more.
Just the lie there, too. It is sitting up like it's teed up.
Getting set for another approach, our featured golfer really looks dialed in at this point.
Yeah, right now, this is a great feeling to have as a golfer. Your swing's good, the timing, it's almost like it's just completely natural. You don't have to think. The swing is exactly where you want it to be. So really, you're just looking at the flag in front of you.
And to generate some momentum here at the 7th hole, this for birdie. Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely licking his chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game just looks like fun. Bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag.
You don't want to let this one get away. This is about concentration and focus at this point. Now 8 under on the day. Clean this up with a tap. Now at 5 under for the round. Another par 3. We're at the 8th. It's only 165 yards, Frank. This is a good-looking shot. That's well played. Now a good look at birdie. We are about 170 yards from the hole. He is really playing well today, Frank.
Extremely well given these conditions. High winds. The ability to judge the ball around these conditions and putted well too. Putting in the wind also not the easiest thing to do.
Sizable putt from 16 feet. This can be a cruel game at times.
Just a fraction too aggressive. Remember, line and speed go together.
Sometimes you want that birdie so badly, and all of a sudden you're faced with a lot of work, more work than you had hoped for, just to make the par. For the par. In for par. Now to the par 5 ninth. Frank, what are we looking at here?
Well, for the longer hitters, it's actually a chance to reach a par 5 and 2. 300 yards is where that fairway starts to bend more to the left. So you have to do the maths. It's going to give you roughly 250 yards to the middle. Oh, he is winding this one up. Does he have the power? What a great shot.
Good tee shot right in the fairway and plenty long. He makes a great pass at the golf ball. It's powerful, but it's rhythmic at the same time. Playing his second shot here at the par 5. Down, little Sheba. Down. Wow, lucky break right there, Frank.
Well, that's what everyone else is going to say, except him. Second shot.
Frank, where's this one headed?
Might just catch the left side of the green. On the dance floor, but it's going to be a long way away from the band.
This is a pretty long putt here. You'd be happy to get this to within 2 or 3 feet. You really want to take the stress out of that next putt. That's all he wanted to do there.
Yeah, it's touch. And when you think from that distance, chances of making are almost none. So to guarantee a 2-putt, well done.
Standing over this putt, concentrating on the read.
You want to know the difference between good scores and average scores? That.
Right there. That's a birdie for McIlroy. He's just so explosive. On fire right now. 7 under par. Setting up to start the back 9 here, and if it's anywhere near as good as the front 9, Frank Hill will be very happy with his score at the end of the day.
Yeah, the hardest thing right now is to just keep doing the same thing without focusing on the score. I'm loving that balance. Oh, that was sweet. Straight down the middle. Whoop, this is taken off on a weird line.
And it's going to be in the rough, it looks like. Wayward from the tee, and this one is headed for the rough, Frank. Second shot from the rough. It's on the way. He's knocked it on the green, but not in a great position. This is a difficult chance coming up here. Long birdie try. Frank, really good chance from this position to make a birdie.
Yeah, really the only thing he's looking at right now is the flag. This is a green light special.
Good looking shot right here. Pretty long putt right here. You'd be happy to get it to within 2-3 feet. Frank, he might like this one. He might like, this one has a chance, and he has it. Beautiful putt. Settles in over the putt. Really has a feel on these greens. That is another birdie. This is impressive. Now we go to the 11th hole, and this is a par 5, but it's actually shorter than the par 4 10th. This one comes in at 530 yards. And more evidence of the kind of creativity by the award-winning design team of Patel and Duncan.
Well, that's right. Battelle really is known to be the shaper. He's the one that makes all those interesting shapes of the bunkers. For example, here, nipping it in the fairway, making drive or almost too much club or very, very risky, plus the front bunker there. Now, this is a great par 5. The reason why, it's reachable, it's tempting, but you don't know what you're going to finish up shooting on it.
Come on, that's not even human. That's ridiculous. That is 350 plus yards. Second shot. Good look at the green. Moving a little to the right of the flagstaff. What a spectacular shot that was. He'll have a look at eagle. Well, he's going to have to hit the same club a lot harder or just hit another one.
Oh, this is right at
it. Here's Jordan Spieth for eagle. Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. This from 7 feet. Well, he's done it. That's an eagle right there. Tremendous effort. Back here now at the 12th hole, par 4, 439 yards, Frank, to the center of this green off the black tees.
And if the breeze blows left or right, this hole plays very hard. One of the reasons why, just through the fairways littered with bunkers. So not only do you have to pick the right line, but somehow you've got to get that ball the right distance as that hole bends completely to the left. Rather interesting shaped green here at 12.
This is a stiff test, no doubt. Well, it looks as though they're going to need to use all their strength to sort of hack it out of that rough, missing it off the tee here. Pretty good result right there, considering...
It looked rough all the way,
exactly.
Rich. It really did.
Paying attention like a little kid at school, Frank. That baby's sitting up.
Sitting up? It's got the best view as well. You don't even need binoculars from where that ball is.
Let's see what McIlroy does now with his second. Not enough on that one.
Yeah, it just seemed to baby it.
So young and so accomplished already. Jordan Spieth, ready with his approach. Appears to be what they call a commercial play. Very solid.
Rich, I thought he could get this close.
That just is amazing. Just a mind blower right there. Absolutely incredible. He made the shot. I'll tell you what. Phil the Thrill. Phil Mickelson could not have done it any better. What a bunker shot. 12 under on the day. Now to the 13th hole, and Frank, this could make you quake in your soft spikes. 702 yards, par 5. It might should be a par 6 or a 7.
Well, I think a few people probably will make 6 or 7 here. You're right. This is a rarity in golf, 700 yards. So forget about any thought of even getting close to this par 5 and 2. Plus, just to add insult to injury, the two bunkers off the tee are perfectly placed. They're about 298 yards, smack bang in the middle of that. I doubt you can get past those, but you need a good drive, really, to try and leave yourself a short third shot.
Excellent drive, Frank, right where you want to be.
Ah, nice.
Looks good. I mean, that is a monster hit right there. He carried that more than 350 yards. Good lie in the fairway. Good chance to make something happen here. That is tasty looking right there, Frank. Just a perfect spot in the fairway.
That is prime real estate. How do you get a lie like that? Seriously, you could hit any club from that.
On the green and looking at a birdie opportunity. So, third shot now for Rory McIlroy. This one just requires a little bit of focus. Knocking down all the shots today, now at 13 under. Just a couple of feet. Continues to amaze. Yet another birdie. And what a day it's been. Now to the par 3 14th. It is 240 yards. What a golf course, Frank. I mean, this tests the best in the world. I'm talking about McIlroy and Jordan Spieth and Ricky Fowler. 700-yard par 5s and nearly 600-yard par 4s. This is all you want.
It certainly is, and that's why the total yardage of this golf course is nearly 7,700 yards. This par 3, just a beast at 240 yards. One thing you want to do, though, is avoid Lake Zimmer. That big body of water to the right. If anything, though, look at the green. It shapes a little to the right, so you can use that left side of the green, which is away from the lake. That's a smart way to play this. Oh, solid strike right in the heart of the green.
Birdie chance now for Jordan Spieth. Frank, I thought that was in. Well, there's an opportunity wasted.
Just knock it in for a par, and let's forget about this one. Golf is not about perfect, but it is going to hurt the cause.
Oh, that hurts. Thought he had it. Nudge this one home, finish it up. Did the job right there. Solid par. The round continues at Lighthouse Point, and Frank, the 15th hole is a par 4, only 387 yards.
He's loading up on it.
Look at the coil there. Right out of the center of the bat.
Did you hear that?
Well, this looks good.
Certainly is.
Frank, why are great rivalries so important? Why do we love them?
I think because people like to sit on one side of the fence. You're either for or against a great player. And I think we see that today with Tiger Woods and Rory McIlroy. There's the McIlroy fans that think his future is so bright. There's the Woods fans that still want him to pass Jack Nicklaus's record. That's the beauty. You've got to have an opinion, and you have to have a player.
Frank couldn't ask for anything more.
Just the lie there, too. It is sitting up like it's teed up.
And he's set up for his second shot here, looking to knock it on the green. Good chance now for a birdie. That was an outstanding play.
Well, it's almost a guarantee there after that shot.
Frank, on an uphill shot like this one, did you do anything differently in terms of your setup over the ball?
Yeah, I made sure the ball wasn't too far forward because on an uphill shot, there's always a struggle to get all your weight going forward.
Settles in over the putt. Just playing great. 14 under already. Eyeing this putt for a birdie. Simple, solid, and he'll take it.
But one that you need to make.
And another fun hole here at Lighthouse Point. It's the last par 3 on the back 9 as we begin this closing stretch. 241 yards downhill, par 3 16th.
In the direction of the sand.
Looks like it. Well, the tee shot has landed in the bunker. What was he thinking there?
I have no earthly idea.
Frank, it's not about getting the ball close to the hole. From that spot,
Well, he had no chance to get it close. I thought he had very, very, very little chance of getting it on the green. So, given that, that was a very good shot. It's no snack, though. Good read, good line, well played.
you don't want to let this one get away. This is about concentration and focus at this point. Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. Well, Frank, I love this par 5 17th. Not only is it fun to play, but if you head over the Juniata Crossway Bridge ahead, you can find Brent's Lobster Shack, which is one of the best lobster rolls I have ever had. And you know they specialize in that up here in Maine. But what a hole. Great line. What a great shot. He has really hit it a long way. That one is bunker bound, it looks like. Not quite what he was hoping for, the tee shot in the bunker. Missed the fairway in the fairway bunker now.
It's not all gloom and doom, though. Lip isn't too high. A good swing here still shouldn't be a problem.
Frank, that was the right thing to do.
Yeah, there was no advantage to try and get any more out of that. Smart shot.
Nice position, short grass, second shot. Seems to like it. Looks like it's headed for the green. But that was a big, bold strike, and now a chance for a big, bold move. Putt for eagle coming up. This is a long putt. Really, the key is the speed. If it drops, that's a bonus. Pretty good stroke right there. Just hit it through the break.
Well, it's that sort of distance. If it goes in, it's a bonus.
And in for birdie. Really not much to this. The only issue would be a lack of concentration or focus. He has this for par. This has a good ring to it, minus 14. We've made it at last to the 18th, partner. What a finishing hole.
It is. It's a tee shot you have to respect. That fairway goes on that sort of 60-degree angle towards the left, so you have to know how far you fly the ball, and of course you can't afford to miss-hit your tee shot. But a good tee shot. Let's talk with positive here. Good tee shot in the middle of the fairway, just going to leave you a short iron, and an excellent chance to finish with another birdie.
That's a good spot right there.
Center cut. That's an absolute beauty. What a great shot.
So young and so accomplished already. Jordan Spieth, ready with his approach. Wow, Frank, he is dialed in.
Yeah, that was just some shot on the...
So this is where club selection becomes much more important. Uphill, make sure you have enough stick, and then swing away. This is a good-looking shot. He's made it. Frank, I have to say, I've been impressed by the level of golf today. Really came out here with a solid game plan and executed.
And consequently, a very solid round. Continuing with that kind of